I'm Kristine Radhakrishnan. I am the Global Controller of Kiteworks. Kiteworks is a cybersecurity company with the goal of protecting data from end to end, where we operate in about 10 different entities, 7 different currencies. We have relationships with about 20 plus banks and numerous accounts. We have one ERP that houses all of our data and many applications that hook into our ERP that maybe support our procure to pay, T&E, equity, even order to cash. At Kiteworks, we are really looking to modernize the finance tech stack. So there was a lot of thought as we thought through the modernization of our finance team on how to really identify a company that could introduce us to AI, which we could set on top of our ERP and existing tech stack. As we were looking for an AI provider platform, we were looking very closely at security, because security is our business, and platforms are evaluated very robustly at Kiteworks, making sure that sensitive data isn't exposed. And we evaluated Maximor in conjunction with our IT team, and it was a tool that we felt comfortable with. Autonomous finance is not just expecting an agent to behave from a series of prompts. Autonomous finance really is having an agent observe your past history, having an agent follow the rules set, and having humans oversee and monitor the behavior of an agent and change the way the agent might work if necessary. We were introduced to the agents, and only after they had observed and studied our prior history of transactions, which it was really impressive. The agent studied the transactions and actually presented itself as if it understood how we behaved. We've experienced 97 to 98% of transactions easily flowing through the platform, being matched and flowing into our ERP system. I wouldn't talk about the 2% as being a traditional type of error rate. It's just a pause that the agent will have because it's experienced a transaction or a situation it hasn't seen before. So it will pause and wait for us to give it direction or a rule set to move forward. I am pretty impressed with Maximor's ability to produce accurate results. We seek out more and more work from the agent that we have, mostly because we've experienced a low error rate and we now have a level of confidence with Maximor and what they produced. We had 20 plus people around the world either reconciling cash, touching transactions, recording entries, spending time really communicating what the cash position was. Now that we have Maximor, we've got less than 5 people around the world that are really just monitoring the AI and making sure that it's performing the way it should. We're in 10 different countries, 7 different currencies. We've acquired 6 companies over the course of 2 years. So we still suffer with non-standardized accounting and reporting. And when we implemented Maximor, it really made us look at what we're doing and standardize that very quickly. Implementing Maximor within 4 weeks, I often thought to myself, is this really achievable? We had a pretty close connection and partnership with the Maximor team. And we actually made that happen. We're using AI much like we use a staff. And when a staff posts an entry, it requires a manager to take a look at the entry and approve it before it's actually posted into our ERP system. And we applied those same principles with the AI agent. Maximor is really the only tool that should be touching cash within NetSuite. There is no reason for a staff member to be posting anything to NetSuite. We believe we've tightened our control environment because the application and the agents are the only ones who can post entries into our cash accounts. Before Maximor, we've always communicated our daily cash position around the world to our CEO, so he has a pulse on the business. Since we've implemented Maximor, our daily cash reporting, which was handled manually by 20 plus accountants around the world, is handled directly within the tool. Daily cash comes into the tool and we're able to look at the cash by currency, by entity, by region, and share that with our our leadership rather quickly. We are also using Maximor to fine-tune our forecasting efforts. We spend time forecasting cash, obviously. It's quite a manual process. We've turned to Maximor, and Maximor is assisting us to produce a forecast that's more granular, more accurate, more timely, so that we can hand it over to our business and to our leadership, and they can observe, study, and make decisions on that forecast more quickly than they have been able to do that in the past. One thing we really liked about Maximor is we were actually able to push a button and there would be an audit-ready balance sheet reconciliation that was produced in seconds across many different entities, many different accounts, which we were really pleased with. It's done such a good job. The error rate is quite low, and we're pleased with the performance of the tool. I questioned myself in thinking why we wouldn't have Maximor actually observe all of our past history of data and come up with standardized ways for actually helping us close the books from start to end, as well as prepare reconciliations that are available real time based on data that's flowing through our systems consistently.